It's 7:30 and I'm back on the trail. I had 2 days off at Stowe and I saw the family. We went to the Ben & Jerry's factory. And went on 0.4 mile section here on the long trail. We are actually on the long trail right now. This will be the only mileage I get today. It'll be about 0.4 miles. And then we're gonna walk back to the car and get dinner. And today I'm headed up Mount Mansfield and the weather is supposed to take a turn for the worse. So going to be trying to get over it before it's covered in clouds. It's still clear this morning, but that's supposed to change. So glad to be back on trail. Got a little less than a week planned before I have to go home. And that's it for now. One more thing about that last day coming down into Smuggler's Notch. I hiked with Dove again, who I had met on the first day. And I really feel like I've made a good friend in Dove. But she's a couple days ahead now, and I don't know if I'll be able to catch her. One other thing worth mentioning, on the way up to the trail this morning, Jen and I saw a big bear, and I mean a big bear. He was beautiful, had like this full body, a lot of body fat on him, maybe eating a little bit of garbage. Yeah, but that was exciting. As soon as I got my camera out, he was like, no, nope, nope. Yeah, that bear was really close to our condo too. That's another thing. It was like maybe 0.2 of a mile from our condo. So interesting. Oh, it's beautiful up here. What a blessing to beat the rain. Take a look around. This is awesome up here on the top of Mount Mansfield. Just awesome. Sprinkling just a little bit right now. You can feel the rain is going to be here today. But right now, I'm in luck. So if you've seen Mount Mansfield from the valley, it looks like a face. I believe this is the nose up here because I came over the chin. So I believe that's the nose. I just happened to see this on the ground. I think it marks the spot that a Swiss Army knife died. So you see these strings on the side of the trail, you're supposed to stay inside that. And if you remember from my Spy Rock video, they used big like yellow ropes up on that rock. And it was just so ugly. So if you're a land manager and end up watching this, or you know a land manager, don't use big freaking ropes for your guidelines. This is perfect. This little, like, it's kite string or maybe a little bit thicker. And it just serves as a reminder, like, don't go past this. But when you put like colored rope or big rope up there, it's ugly. Don't do it. So the area I thought might have been the nose, I don't think that was really it. That was just like a pimple or something. But right there at the visitor center is the nose. And this is the forehead, I believe. That's without checking the map, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the forehead was like a big open area like this. So sounds like we're going to be leaving the face soon. Going down the back of the neck, knowing the long trail will travel straight down his freaking spine to his butt crack. Just kidding. Here's the forehead. There's a lot of ladders on the north side of this mountain. Had to toss my poles down a couple times, but I think I'm past most of it. Don't know for sure. I probably pulled the plug a little early today, but rain is coming and my pack is heavy with 5 days of food. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up camp early. Well, I'm already set up. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Really early for me, but kind of think I could take a nap right now. And it's a Saturday night and I didn't want to spend the night in a shelter with a bunch of people again. So this was the best tenting in the area. We're in alpine areas, so there's not a lot of options. And hey, if I have to take an afternoon off and relax, that's what you got to do sometimes. Tomorrow is going to be a hard day in the rain. I'm planning 19 miles. The terrain might be hard in the morning, but it looks like it'll slack off in the afternoon. But that could always be deceiving. So anyway, I probably won't film anymore today. But it was a good day over Mansfield. Real good. Had a great time and the views were super. So I will talk to you later. All right, since I've got all this time, I knew I was going to have to do this anyway. This is very hard for me to talk about. The reason I got involved with 46 Climbs fundraiser is because I lost my Well, my favorite hiking partner, I considered him a brother in a way, City Slicka. We actually hiked the southern portion of the long trail together when I was on the AT. I didn't even think about that when I decided to do this hike this summer, but the way life works out, it's kind of strange. But I've been thinking about that a lot. What fun we had on the southern half of this trail together, and how I'll never get to see him again. Yeah. So AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, is the organization. 46 Climbs is the fundraiser. You can actually look for my name on there, search my name for my fundraising team, or just give money, in however you choose to do it. But just wanted to raise a little bit of awareness, and I don't want to throw the logo out there without ever saying anything about it. But it is very hard to talk about. So when you lose somebody, you wish that you could have said the things that you wanted to say to them, and you don't. There's no going back. You can't say those things once they're gone. But and a lot of hikers do struggle with mental health. We come out here and we live a different life on the trail, and it's hard to go back sometimes to the 9-to-5 jobs and worrying about money and all that stuff. That stuff doesn't matter out here on the trail. And some people don't make that adjustment from trail life back to real life. And those are the people that we need to think about. So that's all. I'm probably not going to talk about it again. You might see the t-shirt, but thank you for listening. And this one's for you, City.